Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing in these troubled times? Maybe you have seen my previous post. We have a choice. We can go towards a regenerative future, or we can go towards a dystopian future. The choice is between extractive or regenerative. So I want to give you today a comprehensive update about GRIA, the Global Regenerative Innovation Alliance, catalyzing regenerative, resilient, and nature positive ecosystems. Yeah, this is an initiative which was started by PDIE, Purpose Driven Innovation Ecosystem, last year in New York. We have already an extensive ecosystem globally with a lot of interesting partners, which I will show you in a moment when I'm sharing my presentation deck. So just bear with me for a little second. And here it is, hopefully. Let's see, we maximize it, and then you can see the whole, yeah, so this is the Earthshot Prize, Gumbuk in UAE. They cover the MENA region, Innovate for Nature in Switzerland, Eupolis Grupa. They are based in Croatia. And GRIA has now also a logo, which is almost the same like the PDAE logo, but it's Global Regenerative Innovation Alliance, and PDAE is the umbrella organization. So please keep that in mind. The GRIA vision, the Global Regenerative Innovation Alliance, GRIA envisions a world where regeneration replaces extraction, where innovation serves humanity and nature, and where trust and collaboration across borders become the true currency of progress. By fostering breakthrough innovation in cities and urban communities, the very places where humanity's future will be decided, we will establish regenerative city hubs and connect them internationally. United by a strong intention to accelerate nature-positive, resilient, and regenerative futures, we bring together pioneers to scale solutions that cherish life in all its forms. And you can be signing the manifesto, which we co-created in New York, if you go onto our website. Please have a look. So regenerative, resilient, nature positive. We catalyze the transition from extractive systems to regenerative ecosystems. We align innovation, capital, and policy to restore natural systems. We enable cities and bioregions to become laboratories of regenerative innovation. And why does GRIA exist? Climate, biodiversity, and resource crises are interconnected. Innovation ecosystems and capital are fragmented. Funders struggle to identify credible regenerative projects. GRIA provides coordination infrastructure for scalable solutions. So what do we do? What does GRIA do? We connect innovators, investors, cities, and policymakers. We mobilize capital for regenerative and nature-positive solutions. We identify and remove regulatory barriers. We have this very talented professor from Royal College of Art who has started the B Region initiative, and she will lead this working group, which you can join. Create collaboration platforms and pilot projects. So these four things is the main activities. And the fields in which we will manifest our regenerative innovation would be climate and energy innovation, nature and biodiversity solutions, regenerative materials and circular economy, future cities and infrastructure, food systems, and regenerative agriculture. You can see this beautiful coral reef here. The coral reef is also an expression of an ultimate ecosystem. So GRIA Capital Pipeline, we discover innovators, researchers, startups, and projects. And this would be vetted. There would be scientific validation, scalability, and impact potential. And then we have a curated pipeline, a small number of high quality solutions. Our ambition is not to create another uh, data cemetery, thousands and thousands of data sets which nobody looks at. We want to create a small and trusted community where things can rapidly be accelerated. We want to create capital connection, and also here, trust is very important. So, family offices, foundations, and impact investors. And of course, deployment. So, we want to have pilot projects in cities and bioregions. If you are already running projects and you want to become a member of our alliance, join us and we can hopefully connect the dots and create some synergies. So, yeah, some of our projects, because without speaking about the tangible projects which we are already working on, it's all fantasy. Safi in Peru and Sony CSL came together because of PDIE Group. And in Peru, there are vast areas of the Amazonian jungle. Sony CSL has developed culture, a biodiverse agricultural technology, and they augment nature and create plots with 200 different species with edible food crops and can completely eliminate the use of chemicals in agriculture. We are also accelerating biopolymers and transforming towards nature-based materials with companies like Marina Tex, who has been visiting recently here in Japan. Farmers Arc and Biodiversity Arc. These are projects by Charlie Stewart Gay. He's very advanced and he has a lot of projects in Africa, in India, and also in Great Britain, where he's from originally. And he also creates resort hotels where he implements regenerative architecture. Then we have regenerative farming and agroforestry by Preta Terra in Brazil. And of course, this is just a selection. We have much more going on. Building the alliance, we created three main working groups. Ecosystem mapping. Here we want to find and identify not only solutions, but NGOs, NPOs, policymakers, and all the stakeholders like the financiers, the family offices, etc. And we built these working groups in order to create this funnel for ecosystem mapping. Regulatory and policy, this will be led by Professor Dr. Delfina Fantini van Ditba, and she is at the Royal College of Art and also at a Dutch university. Then financing the regenerative transformation. Here we talk about funding the regenerative innovations and also looking into solutions to fund, of course, our own alliance. And you can join. You can join the working group by just scanning the QR code on the right-hand side. So global presence, this is very important that we connect innovation ecosystems across multiple regions, active networks in Europe, Japan, Middle East, North America, and Africa. And we want to enhance collaboration across cities and research institutes and investors. So here are some selected Alliance members: the Earthshot Prize, Prince William's Environmental Award, Innovate for Nature, nature-based innovation and biodiversity solutions. Gumbuk, they cover sustainability initiatives in the Middle East. And Innovate for Nature and Gumbuk have already formed an alliance within the alliance. So they found each other because of GRIA. Utopia from Croatia. This is Ranko Milic, a very active and very experienced person who has been working with the European Union and is very experienced in public funding as well. B Region is the initiative by the Royal College of Art, and then we connect researchers, entrepreneurs, and ecosystem builders. So we work with awards like the Earthshot Prize, but also with Futures Fungi Award, with Innovate for Nature, and this is supporting biomaterials. And then we collaborate with global innovators and sustainability initiatives. and spotlighting and highlighting regenerative solutions. This will be one of the daily activities of the GRIA Alliance. We will have a dedicated news channel and newsletter, and of course, a YouTube channel. Yeah, so join the Alliance. We look for you. If you are from finance, you're a family office, you're a foundation, you're an impact investor, you are an innovator, an NGO, an NPO, or policymaker, and you want to regenerate instead of going towards this dystopian future. And we give access to curated regenerative innovation opportunities and help accelerate projects that restore ecosystems and enable prosperity. So if you want to join the Alliance, just scan this QR code or take the link in this LinkedIn post, and you will be with us in the Alliance. Hope that you enjoyed this, hopefully not too long presentation. I will stop sharing the screen, and yeah, I hope that everybody has a wonderful March 11th. Today, March 11th, is also a significant date because that has been the date of the devastating tsunami and earthquake in Japan. There's a tsunami of change, like our friend Benjamin Butler used to say. It's coming towards us, but it's up to us and it's up to our consciousness what we do with the future. So we can construct a regenerative, resilient, and nature positive future, or we can extract, we can keep extracting, we can keep to this dystopian narratives. But let's try the best and let's go forward. Let's GRIA together. Thank you so much.